Hello, I'm Alex, and this is my final project for New Media Production, New Media 4110. I decided, having a bit of experience with WordPress through internships and another class that I took, to go a little bit further with the child theme idea. So I decided to make another WordPress site, and along the way I decided it was a good idea to bootstrap another theme onto my existing website. I liked the one I had, but I thought it was a little bit unprofessional, even though it had some multimodality and a little bit more interactive aspects of it. This one I think is kind of more suited to kind of a more subtle theme. It was called Modesty, which I really like. I'll go through and definitely fix some more of these things as I get this ready to send out to people. But here it is as it stands right now. This is my final project. So I took an existing WordPress theme. I changed the picture, of course. I actually took that picture and edited the header to make it just a little bit better for this picture. I also added in a Google font to the main head and the links up here in the menu, as well as all these different categories. I changed this background to pink so that it's a little bit easier to see. I know that pink and green is not necessarily the easiest on the eyes, but I feel like it gives a stark kind of contrast to the fact that I did change some things here and there. I made the about page to my landing page. This comment box was a little bit big, so I changed that. And then I'll just turn this up just for a second. I added a music player for some Frank Sinatra that automatically starts whenever someone loads a different part of the site. Another aspect of this final project was the Lynda exercise. So I learned, there he goes again, sorry. I learned a lot from a particular Lynda tutorial that taught me not only more of what we learned in class with using WordPress child themes, but also kind of taking some steps further, making it more my own. Though I did use some of the challenges that my, I guess, instructor through that provided. I didn't use all of them because he used his own theme, which I looked for, but isn't available anymore. And certain things were different. It was especially some of the meta content. I didn't quite get around to that just because a lot of it wasn't there for my theme. But I did add in some different functions, messed around with the header and how post content worked, created some folders. I did this through brackets and then uploaded it later. But yeah, that's essentially it. I know it's not necessarily the prettiest WordPress site, but I think it is pretty easy to use and easy to read as we still have the black text on white background. Yeah, and so that's kind of my final project, along with going back to my existing site and getting that a little bit better. All the 4110 links are there. And yeah, thank you for stopping by.